Hello everyone, welcome back with one more session. And as I promised to you yesterday that we will do some mock of preposition and passive voice, then we will move to conjunction. So if we are left with time, then we will move to conjunction. Otherwise, we will do the test of preposition and passive voice. Through the test, I'll explain the concepts also along with the shortcuts, especially for passive voice, that is in the second half. Before that, if you want to join our WhatsApp group channel for free mock test, free guidance for BITSAT, you can join us. In the live session that we will continue till the BITSAT exam, you can drop message and you can ask your question, your doubts, and you can discuss everything that you want to discuss. So this live session named as Prime Time 9 p.m. with Masterclass Space. It will be every day 9 p.m. with all subjects. Initially, we are continuing English, but later we will add physics, chemistry, maths also. Okay? If you want to talk to our expert, then you can keep on watching and waiting for, because this is random where all the experts will join all together, okay, to discuss about your profile, your preparation, your ROI, your colleges, your cutoff list, your marks, everything A to Z. What if you want to join our crash course, live crash course, where we will discuss all the concepts in detail along with daily sectional test, practice test and mock test? You can visit our website www.masterclassspace.com. What if you want to take mock test? Yes, it is also available on masterclassspace.com. So let's move ahead. Yeah, so we will do 10 questions of preposition and 10 questions of passive voice. So here she is very good. Remember, because good is an adjective that is added with at. So good at is correct idiom, okay, idiom phrase. So here we do not need any rule for painting or subject plus object. It is simple idiomatic word. Therefore, good at is only a correct idiom, and hence B will be the answer. The train arrived. Here you can apply rule of preposition. So arriving the station, and station is what? Station is fixed place. So if you remember, for the what you say location, I had given one rule, and for the place also. So here this is place means fixed one, and if it is fixed one, it should be always at, and therefore the train arrived at the station. So fixed time at, if it is on the way on, and if it is larger place than in. He has been working here. If it is countable time, then it should be for. If it is a starting time, then it should be since, and hence it should be he has been working here for 10 years, option B. The book was hidden, hidden. So hidden is an idiomatic expression, and therefore for hidden we use always under. So hidden under the mattress. However, if you write hidden below mattress, it's also okay. In general sense, when we talk about beneath, it is generally very low. So somehow it is also possible. But the best one among all three is under. So you have two options. Either you can pick A or D. But what if you have to go with the ideal situation? From BITSAT point of view, then under is fine. So the book was hidden under the mattress. She graduated. So graduated here, again the point is what? Because the word graduation plus school. So graduated from is correct idiom, and hence it should be from. They celebrated. So celebrated the occasion. Again, celebrated is a limited expression. So here you need certain preposition. So celebrated on the occasion of his birthday. On the occasion of. At the occasion of is not correct idiom. The correct idiomatic expression is what? on the occasion, and hence on the occasion will be the correct one. The letter was signed. You know that this is the passive form, and in case of passive form, we use only by. So, letter was signed, was plus past participle verb, that is the passive form of past simple tense, and therefore there will be only one preposition, and that is called by, and hence C will be the option. He insists. Remember, insist on is correct idiom, and therefore only on will work here. Again, you cannot apply preposition rule. So through this test, I wanted to convey that in 30% case, there will be idiomatic expression, and in 70% case, you will be able to apply your preposition rule. So correct answer will be he insists on option B. She is angry. Again, angry is also a part of idiomatic expression. So it is always angry at. All right. So angry at him will be the correct idiom. All right. And therefore A will be the answer. Now, the city is famous for. So again, it is an idiomatic expression, and therefore it should be famous for its historic monuments. All right. So these were the preposition questions. There are 10 more questions to understand, to explain. You can ask for, you can drop message in chat box. I'll share you preposition practice questions. All right. Now let's go to passive voice. So passive voice, the manager called the meeting. What is? It is past simple, right? And in past simple, what we use? In past simple, we use always was plus past participle verb. And therefore, it should be the meeting was called by the manager. Manager called the meeting. If you recall, I said that the word just after verb will be the subject. So the meeting. And because it is passive voice, it is past simple tense, therefore was plus past participle. So the shortcut will be the meeting was. The option with was will be the answer. Hence, you do not to look at the other parts of the sentences. Simply the meeting was called by the manager will be the answer. The teacher will explain the lesson tomorrow. All right. So this is future simple tense. In future simple, what we add will be. So explain the lesson. So explain is your verb, and just after verb, it is the word lesson. So the lesson will be. The option with will be your answer, and hence you do not look at other options. Lesson is, lesson would, lesson will have. No. In passive voice, we always use will be for future simple, and therefore teacher will explain the lesson will be explained, and hence option A. She was writing, again past continuous. So these are the passive voice of the other forms, therefore we are not discussing. Okay, we will discuss once we will cover the concept. So in session in prime time 9 p.m. with Masterclass, we have discussed only past simple tense and present simple tense, future simple tense, preposition, and tomorrow we will do conjunction, and then we'll return to passive voice. So we'll do the mixed questions so that you can get all the ideas all together. What if you want me to follow certain sections, sequence of the BITSAT grammar, then I'll start one by one. You can drop me message. So nobody informed me about the change. Nobody informed, past simple, hence it should be what? Was. So just after inform, it is what? It is me, and me will be converted into I. So the sentence with I was will be the answer, and you have only one option, that is called I was not informed. Okay, have, am, had will not be simple, because for the passive voice there is certain rule, and we have, there is no other exceptions for the passive voice rules. Hence, directly you can reach to the point to get the answer. Now, so answer, I was not informed about the change. The news surprised everyone. Again, past simple tense, and because it is past simple tense, therefore everyone was. You know that the word just after verb will be your subject, and hence everyone was. So you have only two options with was, and that is called A and C. So because A is being, and being is the marker of past continuous tense. Not only past continuous tense, being is used in all continuous tenses, and because it is past simple tense, therefore being will not be used, and hence C will be your answer. She wrote the poem. Again, past simple tense. So this poem, the sentence is who wrote this poem. And remember, when it is who, then in passive voice, it becomes by whom. If it starts with who, then in passive voice, it becomes by whom. The reason is who is doer. And therefore, because we are asking doer, and therefore we use by whom. So this poem, so because it is question form, so by whom was, so you have only two options with by whom was, and that is only, by whom is only one option, and that is B. It is by whom this poem was, by whom was, who was this, by whom this poem had. So you know, in past simple, by whom this poem was written and by whom was this poem written will be the correct one. Now, so the police arrested 3 suspects last night. So the police arrested 3 suspects. 3 suspects is your object. Therefore, 3 suspects will be given at the beginning, and hence 3 suspects were. So you have only one option with were, and that is option B. 3 suspects were arrested by the police last night. They do not allow smoking in this building. So this is present simple tense. Do not is converted into is not. So the option with is not will be the answer, and hence you are left with only A and D. So they do not allow smoking. So smoking is not. Smoking is not. Smoking is not. Being, as already said, that being is the marker for the continuous tense. Hence, D will not be the part of it, and A, because whenever it is being, active sentence should be in continuous form, and hence A is the answer. He taught us grammar last semester. So past simple tense, he taught us. Us will be converted into we. So we were taught, right? So we were taught, but what if the sentence is grammar was taught? It will not be incorrect. In case of two objects, you can pick any. So the first is you can pick us converted into we. So we were. Second, grammar was. So we were, that is option A. Grammar was, that is option B. It's in both A and B are correct. Remember, in such cases, you have not to go through the every word if you can recall rules. Yeah, so this is all for today. I'll catch you in next session to discuss further, to discuss more about what? About conjunctions and other rules. So this is all for today. Tomorrow again at 9 p.m. I'll connect you to discuss about everything. You can drop your doubts. You can discuss about your concerns, and then we will discuss. If you need any practice questions, you can join us. What if you want to join our fast track course? It has been started, so you can enroll. Visit masterclassspace.com. All right. So people, have a good time.